Joey Reese and Biggie Fruit Shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joey Reese and Biggie Fruit Shop. Pickle time is happening.
No, I was trying to record this conversation because it's comedic gold.
So here's the traditional ones. Those are like 30.
Trombone mutes. But, okay.
Practice mute.
How much is that one?
$36.
$33?
Mutes are expensive.
Why don't you just use the toilet cleanser that we already have?
Why don't you ask Dennis to bring one to the Detroit show?
I'll ask Dennis to bring one to the Detroit show,
There.
and then I'll steal it.
Yeah.
Dennis is rich. He'll just buy another.
He won't know where he put it. He'll think he misplaced it.
Okay, I'll get you.
You spent $23 on your virtual game currency. I'm sure you can spend $33
Oh, dang.
on
And
a
we're
freaking
recording
trombone
this.
mute with the physical object, mind you, that has actual use.
Oh. Dang.
Welcome, Merry Christmas.
She's right. I love you. Go play your trombone.
Oh,
So
Do it right now. I don't.
Are the
I wanna
kids
hear
going to
it.
the Are the kids going to the UK?
No, because the tickets to see Electric Light Orchestra were like $700 a piece. So I was like, no. They'd be like, I'm tired. This is loud. That's what they'd be like, and I would be like, I miss my dad, crying. So you don't
Is your
want
dad
to
a big
go.
ELO fan?
Very.
Really?
And- yeah. So that's a huge part of this for me is like seeing them. Like my dad was a huge ELO fan, and I feel like most of my musical taste came from my dad. So then I was like a huge ELO fan. And then I made music like Brave Saint Saturn from that. And I say in my songs, ELO, I have all your albums. You ever heard that one?
No.
It's not very good.
Now, what are the three bands when you think back to like mom and dad
Mm-hmm.
driving down the road in September?
Uh-huh.
What was on the radio? What do you remember your parents always playing that you grew up and you still love?
Like, I feel like my mom never loved music. Like,
really?
No, I don't want to say it that way. Like, she wasn't like a fan. So she didn't have like groups or bands that she was like, Reese, I got to show you this. Like, but she loved singing. So she was like a classically trained opera singer. She could have gone like and done it as a career. And she was also like at the University of Toledo, she was the captain of the cheerleading squad. And she was trashing her voice. So her vocal coach was like, you either have to decide you're going to be an opera singer, like a mezzo soprano, or you're going to stop, or you're going to be a cheerleader. And she did cheerleading.
Really?
Yeah. So, but she loved to sing and she sang in church. She loved, like, like when you listen to Yacht Rock, like the Yacht Rock station on Pandora, I'm like, that is nostalgic for me from my mom. I'm
Okay.
like, this is stuff my mom used to love. Old Simon and Garfunkel, and then like
Yep.
the Yacht Rock stuff. Like,
Yep.
but my dad was a fan. So my dad loved ELO and loved Queen and loved ABBA. So if I was going to pick the three bands, it would easily be those three.
Really?
And then maybe throw in the Cars. But like, this is my dad. He would be like, I got into ska because of your band. And then all of a sudden he'd be like giving me like new CDs of bands I'd never heard of. And then like on some off chance be like, this band's really good. And it'd be the Supertones. And you'd be like, Dad, come on. There are enemies.
My parents, I remember like driving up north, growing up, and my dad had this like gray pickup truck with a cap on the back, and so he would throw a mattress in the back, and me and my sister would sit on the mattress in the back, and dad and mom would ride up front. And I remember, like my mom was still in her 20s. My mom was still in her 20s, and so like my dad was too, getting what if he hadn't hit 30 yet. But the ones I remember are Alabama.
Okay.
My parents listened to a lot of Alabama, Survivor.
What?
Yeah, Survivor.
Did they have more than the one album?
Yeah. Yeah, they
They
did.
did. Weren't they like put together for the Rocky soundtrack?
No, they were together, I believe, before that. Because they put out Vital Signs, which was like a phenomenal album.
Okay.
And then like the Rocky soundtrack, they wrote that, and then that had a bunch of hits on it.
So the album before that, I should check out.
Yeah, Vital
Vital
Signs
Signs.
is
It's good.
fantastic.
Okay.
So it was Alabama. So I have kind of like two things here. So when they were together and we were driving up north, I remember lots of Alabama, lots of Survivor, and lots of Dan Fogelberg.
Okay.
Now, here's what's weird. My mom, when she hit 30, she had her midlife crisis. And I posted a picture of all the tapes. Like she went out and anything that came out, she bought. She turned 30. She went to every concert at, at the place here. It's actually close to my house now. It's called Pine Knob. And so she went to every weekend. My mom was at a concert at Pine Knob during her midlife crisis. And I know that like she just loved all that, what I would call butt rock. Like my mom loved Survivor, Foreigner, The Outfield,
Loverboy,
Loverboy, 38 Special, like all of that.
REO Speedwagon.
Yep, nailing it. She loved all of that. So when they were together and we were going up north, the ones that I remember clearly were Alabama, Survivor, and Dan Fogelberg. Like those tapes just played on repeat. My mom, my mom
of the band is tired.
Yeah.
Man, if I
and
hear
here's
that
another
song,
one.
I will cry my eyes out.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
Listen to ad nauseum, and I still love it. Little River Band.
Okay.
Little River Band, their greatest hits album, freaking fantastic. I need to get that.
This is why you like country, because your parents love like pop country.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I'm getting to. It's weird because normally like your dad has kind of like the more aggressive style of music than your mom. Yeah. But mom was into all that butt rock. My dad is a folk guy. My dad loves folk. So my dad like loves like Kingston Trio. I'm trying to think of some of the others. Just kind of like that genre, like that more easy listening. Like my dad loves the Eagles. Again, like Alabama's probably up his alley. That was probably more him. But he just loves folk. Like anything folk he loved. And like still this day. But like, so I love folk. I just kind of like all that stuff that like my parents, I kind of like everything. I like everything except disco and like that 90. Yeah. I love
disco.
Everything.
Like no
I hate
disco.
No disco.
No Bee Gees, no Kool and the Gang.
Zero.
Dude.
We've talked about this. I cannot stand disco. And the other one that I just can't do is like that 90s R&B like Belle Biv DeVoe. Although we've come to the end of the road. Like I do not like that stuff.
That's interesting.
Those are the two that I don't want to listen to.
I feel like there was a period in my life where like I was like, I don't want to hear disco anymore, but I never was like, I don't like this. And then I think as an adult, I appreciate it more. Like I'm like, man, this is good music.
I
The
can't do
Bee
it.
Gees, holy crap, man! The Bee Gees are so good. They're such good musicians.
Oh, it turns
They're
my
so
stomach.
good.
It turns my
Casey and the
stomach. I
Sunshine
can't do
Band.
it. Can't do
But
it.
like, for me, the music I can't listen to is like Zydeco because it just
I don't even
sounds
know
like,
what that is.
oh man, it's like
What would I
It's-
know?
it's this style of music that's like if there's a commercial about Mardi Gras or like Popeyes, it's just like and it's like all just like accordion. It's like aggressive accordion.
Like
It's too much.
Louisiana music.
Yes.
So Mardi Gras music.
I just don't like it. It's like it sounds like it's in the same like 6 notes, and they're just like just like over and over, and just people like in the same 6 notes, and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's aggressive. So I just can't. I think if you grew up listening to it, you grew up in Louisiana, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is home. For me, I'm like, oh, this is repulsive.
What's
And
it
I
called?
used to say Zydeco, Zydeco. I used to hate like jazz fusion and like white people jazz, but like, I swear to God, man, I was like, I don't know how I stumbled upon this song, and it's like this guy that plays saxophone and just like modern white people jazz. And I was like, I listened to it, and then I listened to some of his other stuff. Like the one song is super crazy. Let me see if I can bring it up. I had it. What's this guy's name? Oh yeah, there you go, Zydeco.
So this is like I didn't know that was a style of music.
Yeah, that. But like, it's fine. It's fine if you heard it like once in a Popeyes commercial and you were like, oh, that reminds me of like my trip to New Orleans. But then if you hear another song, you're gonna be like, this is surprisingly just like the last song.
I think like Disney World food court.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think of. Like I've walked into like some part of Disney. I'm going to get a Dole Whip, and that's the music that's pumping out.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to listen to it. And I'm saying like if you grew up there and that's your thing, that's real cool. I love it. I get it. To me, it sounds like very aggressive, like hillbilly music. And it just like is in the same like 6 notes, and it's just like and there's that beat. Okay, so I'm looking for like funny songs to send to Kara, and this guy Sam Greenfield, I think he is a saxophone player, and it is like white people jazz. It's which sucks. But I think this guy owns it. Like he's like, I'm a saxophone player and I'm white and I love jazz and I'm going to own this. So the song that got me was this song called Kids Bop, Sam Greenfield. Pull it up.
Okay. I thought you had it all queued up.
Oh, I could. Do you want me to do it?
No, I can do it here.
I don't know if it's going to mess it up because it's going through the same speakers.
Sam
Greenfield.
Greenfield.
And the album is Sam Greenfield Sucks.
It's called King Bozy, or is
No.
it Dinky Doinky?
Not Tinky Doinky. Kids Bop.
It's an album?
No, the album is called Sam Greenfield Sucks.
Okay. So I'm going to be honest with you. Let me read you off the name of his albums. Sam Greenfield, Here's Some Stuff, came out in 2021. Sam Greenfield Sucks came out in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Greenfield Rules came out in 2023.
With
and
a Z?
the worst of Sam Greenfield came out in 2025.
Right.
Okay, so
He's-
Sam Greenfield
He's
Sucks.
funny.
Kids Bop featuring John Lampley.
Okay, play it. It's so cool to me. Like I get it. It sounds like really, really bad hold music.
I'm gonna play Dinky Doinky. Do
He's
you know
in
this
on the
word?
joke. I think that's what the thing. The cover of the album is like him. He looks like he's the most hungover person in history with just like spaghetti hanging out of his mouth, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Dinky Doinky off Sam Greenfield Rules.
This ain't bad.
No. And it is white people jazz. The guitar.
Dinky Doinky.
Right. All his music is that. Like
All his mucus.
he's all his mucus is like he's in on the joke. Like you're white and playing jazz. And it's awesome. Like so I would have said a week ago I hate it. And now I'm like, okay. There's a like Colorado does not have many bands that break away from Colorado. But like bands that do, usually you're just like, this is the band that you guys picked, like to represent us. Almost all the time, you're just like, oh my geez. And then like cool people will move there, like Dan Fogelberg or the Lumineers. You know, like cool bands will be like, oh, this place is rad. We're gonna move here. Chicago, like the guy that managed Chicago built this studio there. We've talked about it. Caribou Studios. So like there was not really a scene, but like there was people who would get it and they'd move there and be like, yeah, Joe Walsh, you know, John Denver. He wasn't from Denver. He was from New Mexico. He was like, I get it. This place is rad. I'm going to move here and write songs. But the people that get out, it's usually jam bands. It's like the Spaghetti Incident or Spyro Gyra. That's where I was going with this. There's this friggin' super white people jazz band called Spyro Gyra. Do you know that Oingo Boingo was a made up band?
No. So people are hearing you come into that because we just paused it.
We were talking about Sam
Spyro
Greenfield,
Gyra.
Spyro Gyra
There
from
you go.
Colorado. How'd you
Yeah.
remember that?
I don't know.
All right. I had to take a call because somebody at my work fell and we were trying to figure out what to do, which in this person's case is give them morphine.
I find it funny. Okay. I'm so many people bag on roofers. I'm gonna bag on nursing right now.
Please.
I find it funny that with all the medical things that can happen, that we feel nurses know that if someone falls, the nurse has to call their boss who's gone home for the day and say, what do we do?
Oh no, because I'd make them.
Bro.
That's why. It is so my job as a director of nursing of a nursing home is twofold. One, the thing you think we should be doing, which is healing the elderly or making their lives great through the power of medicine. The other part is trying to keep my nurses from losing their licenses or being sued or me from being sued, that's half my job. Just so I'm like, call me and we'll talk about what happened and what you're going to do. So that lady called me because this lady fell, and her niece is very like aggressive. Let's say she's an aggressive, responsible party. She is going to accuse us of negligence, even though this lady fell because she was getting up to change the TV. And hey, man, I fall. You fall, Joe. Old people fall a lot. You hit this point. Here's some advice, people. Once you hit 80, the chances of you getting operated on are about 50% less. Once you hit 90, unless you're a billionaire, no physician is going to do anything to you. They're not going to operate on you. So get all your stuff done now. Like if you're like, hey, I want to get my knees replaced, do it in your 70s or your 60s. You probably won't make it to 100, like where you're going to be like, these are wearing out. If you do, then you're not walking anymore. People, they're not going to do it. So like, this is along the lines of Spirogyra. I'm trying to bring it back.
Oingo
Anyway, get that
Boingo.
stuff done.
Spirogyra, that's right. That's what we were talking about.
Spirogyra is a band from Colorado, and they are like, it is elevator music. They make elevator music, but new.
All right.
Remember
So
elevator
you're-
music? There might
Yeah.
be some new people listening,
Muzak.
and they never
Muzak.
have heard
So-
this. Yeah.
Are you? So what did you say? You're trying to send Kara like funny songs?
Yeah. She read the. She sent me this. She's very into this stream of. I think it is like stuff on TikToks, and it's like, "Am I a bitch?" No, it's not. Am I a bitch? Am I the asshole? So it's like, "Am I the asshole? I did this to my boyfriend," or "This happened," or she listens to these two radio DJs and they call people who had like a first date and then they didn't have a second date, and then the person who was in the date listens and they're like, "Yeah, but you were my cousin."
Oh, so
and
she
that's why
listens to stuff from
I
the
found
90s.
out you were my cousin, and then I left. She does, but that like the
It's all like
TikTok.
90s stuff.
TikTok is 90s. She loves the
Well,
90s.
isn't like prank calling and all that stuff? Isn't that like decades ago?
Yeah.
People still do that.
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
do it. But like, so she listens to these TikToks, and it's like, "Am I the asshole?" It's people reading like texts or reading like posts on Twitter or something. So it'd be like, "My boyfriend does this. Am I the asshole?" And so for this one, it is her boyfriend had this playlist, and he would play while they were intercoursing,
Yeah.
when they were having intercourse.
Bumping uglies.
Mm-hmm. And she hated it. So she said like it was banned. Like it made it, all the feelings she had for him go back inside. And so she said, hey, very lovingly in this TikTok, she explains it. I said, please stop. But then sometimes when we're commiserating our love for each other, when we are performing this act, I feel like he is still doing it because I can see him close his eyes and he's going to the same rhythm of this song. So Kara is like, what is this song? And so she did like a deep dive and found this song. Somebody had made a post after that saying it's this song. I found his playlist. and it's these songs. And it may have been a joke, but the song is called C, the letter C, B-A-T, C-Bat, by a guy who makes electronic music named Hudson Mohawk. Let's listen to that. Can you pull that up? Joe, C-Bat by Hudson Mohawk.
Hudson
Uh-huh.
Mohawk. C-Bat.
Uh-huh.
Off the album Satin Panthers.
Yeah.
So he had this on his lovemaking playlist.
Allegedly. Right? You're like, okay, I could maybe get down to this, ladies.
Oh. So now you send her songs
so
like
then,
that.
And there was one other song. I'm trying to find it. It's like called I Like Dolphins. That was also on it. But I don't know if it's real. I don't know if that guy really had this playlist, but the lady said that he was kind of nodding his head along to it. And that made him, it made his amorous feelings for this lady increase.
Have you ever used this one while trying to get closer?
Consummate your relationship?
Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig.
Folks, if that wasn't impressive enough, we will now count in harmony.
Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling.
Might find good, but now let's.
Never heard that one?
I have not. I feel like it would help.
That's
So
called
then-
18 Wheels on a Big Rig by the band Trout Fishing in America.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot find this song right now. I think it's called I Like Dolphins.
By who?
That's a good question, Joe.
Hudson Mohawk?
It's not Hudson Mohawk. I had it.
It's called
Guys,
what?
we're doing, it's called I Like Dolphins. Is it called I Like Dolphins?
Is it called Dolphin on Wheels?
Dolphin on Wheels. Thank you. Play it. Who sings it? Mm-hmm.
Dolphin. Dolphin. Dolphin.
This is awful.
Dolphin.
Did you have a good Christmas? Do you love your mommy? Do you love your daddy? Do you love your grandparents? Is there anything you like?
I really like dolphins.
That's
So-
by a little band called Kill the Noise and Dylan Francis.
Okay. So, guys, add that to your playlist. Along with Sam Greenfield, Kids Bop, and C-Bat. And then you're gonna really make your special lady friend happy.
What about this
Anyway,
one?
that's where this came from. And 18 Wheels.
What about this? Oh, it's going to take too long. That's called Alien in My Nose. It's about a booger.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, by
Anyway.
trout fishing in America.
Oh, they're good. That's what Kara listens to on the TikTok is people complaining about that. And then we started sending stuff back and forth. Songs such as that.
What about this song? Just wait. This is for all the diehards out there.
Gee, I'm glad it's raining. There's always something to be thankful for.
You know what this is?
I'm awfully glad it's raining. 'Cause no one sees your teardrops when it pours.
You don't know what that is?
No.
That's Gee, I'm Glad It's Raining from Ernest Goes to Camp.
Is that Ernest singing?
Yeah, it's Jim Varney.
Jim Varney.
Gee, I'm glad it's raining. There's always something to be thankful for.
Could you just sample that? Just tell the guys in the Insiders, like, we made a new record.
I brought that up. That was one of the songs that when we did our covers, we ended up doing Walking on Sunshine and Just
Perfect.
What I Needed.
Yeah. Also good.
That was in the running to do.
I want so badly to be in a band that does covers, and you covered the Cars. I'm so jealous.
In this day and age, dude, why don't we just do our own cover band?
Let's do it.
Like,
Let's just do
you
it.
could put beats together, we could do the instruments, and then we could do the singing.
Right.
Like, why don't we just do that?
I don't know.
We'll make it happen, Cap'n.
It's capping it. It's happening. Joe, how many sheets are you allowed?
I think 3 is the max.
I'm 4.
Oh.
4 sheets to the wind.
I'm finishing up the second microbrew.
Second microbrew, people.
So stupid. You guys, I think we're cutting this.
It's raining.
To start a whole new topic, it doesn't make any sense.
It does not.
We
We're supposed to talk about me and my second fiance
yeah, but here's
alone in the
thing.
Czech Republic.
I think we already did on an earlier one.
Did we?
I think so. So take it all in on your upcoming trip with this ELO thing. Get into some trouble. See if you can smuggle something into Great Britain, and then give us some good feedback when you, not feedback, a good story when you come back.
I'm gonna try and break a bone or something, a spleen bursting or something,
Do
so I can
something.
will you back on
eat some
socialized
bangers?
medicine.
Will you eat some bangers?
I told this to Kara. I was like, she's planning it out. I was like, okay, I'll buy the plane tickets. I'll get the hotels and stuff. I need help with, I don't know. What do they eat? Bangers? Mash? And she got very excited and she plotted out a whole trip around eating bangers and mash and fish and
mushy
chips.
peas. Mushy peas.
Yeah. She loves peas. She
Here's
is
the thing,
so
and I
on
know-
it. She
I
is like
know-
an Irish bog person, like genetically, and she's super excited. She's like, I'm going to be amongst my people. Very excited.
Here's the thing. I know you're down for this, but I think the English eat a lot of baked beans for breakfast.
I am gonna do it.
I want you to be
Connect-
doing some like 2 to 3 servings.
I will. Can I tell you the weird shit I've had for breakfast? Because it's better. I mean, beans is better.
Fish and
I've had-
eggs.
Yeah. Fish and eggs, trout and eggs. I mean, if you count chorizo, it's salivary glands and lymph nodes. Delicious. Eat it.
That's what chorizo is?
Oh, it's just sausage. That's what all sausage is, Joe. Bones, eyeballs, salivary glands, lymph nodes,
Well, not really.
breast tissue.
Not really. The crummy stuff, like the mass produced, but like a good butcher's sausage is just meat and fat.
Oh. When you go to the butcher,
Yeah.
I don't go to the butcher.
Go to YouTube, go to
Uh-huh.
Chud, CHUD, Chud's Barbecue.
Cannibalistic
.com.
humanoid underground dwellers.
Yeah, go to Chud's Barbecue.
Uh-huh.
And it's this guy named Brandon Robinson, who's one of the barbecue pit masters for I think it's Leon and Lewis or something like that in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like a channel. He's hilarious, great guy.
He eats high quality sausage that's made of real muscle.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this. Let's see. When you were reading off the names, who was it that said they want more barbecue recipes?
Guy
Somebody
Man.
was on there said they wanted more barbecue recipes.
looking. I'm going to
Yeah,
tell you.
I'm looking right
I'm going
now.
to tell you this while you're looking this up.
Yeah.
It's fine to eat sausage that's made of like muscles, which is what you are talking about. You're like, I don't want to eat salivary glands and lymph nodes. That is the best way to get your B vitamins, people.
Bam.
Is
Right there.
You get iron, B vitamins. There's so many good vitamins in organ meat. And sometimes you should eat sausage.
Christopher Norman.
Chorizo.
So Christopher Norman on YouTube, go to Chud's Barbecue.
There you go.
Easy barbecue smoking recipes. But what brought that up was sausage making. All it is, like, if you want pork sausage, you just take a bunch of cut up pork chop meat and some pork belly.
Why
and
would you
run it
cut
through-
it up when you could eat that stuff as like a normal goodness? And
Well-
then you eat the other crap for sausage.
Well, the thing is, in mass factories, that's what they're doing is they're taking all the scraps and they're putting it in sausage. A normal butcher, if they say like they butcher like a pork tenderloin,
Mm-hmm.
to make the pork tenderloin just have like a nice cylinder, they cut off they cut it off, they cut little bits off that are hanging off and whatnot, and they put all that in the grinder. So it's good pieces of meat that are being cut off, but it would make the steak, it would make the pork chop look ugly if they kept it on.
What do they do with the innards?
Throw them away because we don't eat innards in the United States. We eat
Yeah, we do.
chitlins.
We do. I do. I eat hot dogs, and that is all of it. And I also eat weird sausages.
See, well, here's the thing. If you're fine with like eating the scrap parts of animals, by all means, buy Oscar Mayer, buy Ballpark, buy all those sausages. But if you want something better, go to your local butcher who's actually making, like there's a place up, we'll probably hit it this weekend. Heidi and I are going up north to my dad's, and there's a grocery store called Fates, Fates, Fates. And they make their own hot dogs. And again, they use the trimmings from, beef and all that stuff. They're not using organ meat. They're using like just the trimmings. They make it. And then the only thing that makes it like a hot dog, the only difference between like a hot dog and a normal sausage is a normal sausage, you grind up meat and fat and you stuff it into a casing. Hot dog, you grind up meat and fat, but you grind it and then you double grind it, then you triple grind it, and you add water to it, and a binder, and you mix it until it's a paste. So it's still good. Like butchers are still using good pieces of meat. It's just they're pulverizing it till it's like a paste, and then you make the hot dog with that. That's kind of off-putting. It'd be like this. It'd be like putting a steak in a blender. So it's a good piece of meat, but you're putting it in a blender to where you're just, ugh.
See, I feel like, okay, the Native Americans, this is one thing that they did. Well, this is the only thing they did that I admire, if you can tell by my lyrics. This is it. No, okay, all the things they did. But like this thing, they would use, they were told, like the Plains Indians, like the I guess the myth is they used all the parts of a buffalo. Everything.
Yeah.
Bones had purpose. Skulls were saved. They were sacred. Yeah. The brains they would use like to treat their hides.
Yeah.
But they would eat, and who knows, like how much they give to their dogs. But like,
no, I believe they ate the entire animal.
It's not bad to eat the innards of animals. Like it's gross. Like liver, cow liver, or whatever my parents were trying to make me eat. It's gross. But in a hot dog or a sausage, I'm like, it tastes good in moderation. Like when you eat too much organ meat, like the way they process it, whatever. I recommend eating something the Jewish people make, Hebrew National or Nathan's Hot Dogs. They're good if you're going to eat mass-produced hot dogs. But like in moderation, not like I'm eating 100 for a hot dog eating contest. It's good. It's good, and it's good for you. You get a lot of vitamins you don't get otherwise.
I don't know about that. I mean, I think
yes.
I don't know how many people listening to this podcast are eating dozens and dozens and dozens of hot dogs a year. I think I can, in a given year, in a year, how many hot dogs do you think you eat in 1 year?
How much is in a pack?
8.
8? I eat 12 of those in a year. I mean, some of them go to my kids. This is the problem.
12 packs or you eat 12 hot dogs?
No. Because I am a single male. Because I am like a middle-aged person.
Wait, but let's get back on track here.
Let's go back.
You eat 12 hot dogs or you eat 8 times 12? So 96 hot dogs a year.
Yeah, probably 96 hot dogs a year. Easy.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not kidding. Like when my kids are gone, I eat hot dogs. I eat 3 hot dogs a day when my kids are gone.
I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you.
Leftovers. When the leftovers run out, I get the hot dogs out.
I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you, and then I'm even going to round up. I think in a given year, I think I'm overshooting. I think I eat 12 hot dogs in a year.
Jeez. I mean, so what you're doing is in moderation. What I'm doing is excessive, but I also work. My job is taking care of old people who I'm just like, I don't want to get that old. I'm going to eat all the hot dogs I want.
Like, I wouldn't go so far as to say, like, in a hot dog, you're getting vitamins and stuff like you just said. That was kind of a lofty pitch. That was kind of a lofty pitch.
You are getting B vitamins that you cannot get.
But
you can take B vitamins, but it's not as good
if you go to your local butcher. So people on this podcast, sometimes they can be a little bit bougie with the stuff that they like. You know, you like to support local. You like to, it's kind of the punk rock thing. You don't support like the big chain restaurants and whatnot. If you support your local butcher's probably making some great hot dogs, and it's not all the nitrate filled nonsense. But look up, you guys, if you're just like, what is Joe talking about? Look up Chud's Barbecue hot dogs on
Chuds.
YouTube.
Barbecue.
And it's
Hot
a
dogs.
20-minute video, and this dude will make a hot dog, and then he'll smoke it or he'll grill it or whatever. And you can see how easy it is and how they're made and whatnot. But yeah.
And look up my argument about eating organ meats.
Well, I think everywhere in the world eats organ meats except us in the United States.
Yeah, we do. We eat it in sausage and hot dogs. And like, I don't agree
mean,
with all the
yes,
preservatives and stuff, but
No,
like,
you are correct.
You're a guy making the bougie hot dogs.
Yeah.
Like, do that, but with all the shit that we don't want to know we're eating.
No, you are correct. That is what's in the mass produced stuff. And like the sausages that people put on like charcuterie boards. Like if you read that, that's just beef heart. That sausage that you cut, those summer sausages that you get around Christmas time, Pepperidge Farms,
Yeah.
and the stuff.
Have
that
you ever
eat with
eaten
cheese.
a beef heart? Have you ever eaten it, or like a chicken heart? It's gross.
Yeah, no, I've never eaten it on its own.
I-
I've only eaten it in that.
I have. I've eaten it like somebody be like, "Hey, we cooked this."
No,
And I'm
I
like,
love
I'll taste
chicken.
it.
I love
Gross.
chicken liver pate. I
Okay.
love chicken liver pate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like liver, gross. It's super gross. It tastes like you're eating sand.
That's
it's-
an odd thing to say. I hear it's more like metallic.
Have you had it?
No.
What? You've never eaten liver?
I've had chicken liver. I've never had beef liver.
It's so gross.
Now, there's a steakhouse.
It's a filter for an animal.
Right.
Like that's the purpose of that.
Right. There's a
Oh,
steakhouse here. You can look it up on the internet. It's called the Clausen Steakhouse.
Mm.
And they are famous. People drive like 16 hours to come here to eat
Yeah.
their steak and onions because they say it's the
Liver
absolute
and
greatest.
onions.
Yeah, what did I say? Steak and onions? Liver and onions.
It's gross.
Because it's amazing and I've never
Oh.
had it.
My parents loved it. They were always like, "Why don't you like liver?" This was a delicacy for us. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
You're like, because I got Taco Bell. You didn't.
Right. Well, you've
All
had
right.
processed food.
Let's call this a night.
I love you, man.
Love you too. You go enjoy ELO. Take pictures.
I will.
Enjoy your time there. Get an overpriced t-shirt. You're going to have to get a t-shirt, buddy.
I will.
For it's the last show.
I'll get like
Get a t-shirt for yourself. You love those guys. Enjoy your time with Kara there. Eat some bangers. Eat tons of beans for breakfast. I'll be praying
Eat
for
some
safe
mash.
travels.
Oh, we're going to Iceland too. I'm gonna eat some fermented shark and some reindeer.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
You have to find someone to interview next week, and I recommend Leonore.
I was going to do Heidi.
You already did Heidi several times.
Heidi and I have a little show planned, so we're going to be good.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. I recommend Leonore or also Leonore.
I got Nate in my back pocket.
You already did Nate twice.
I got Bram. Bram wants to come out, but Heidi and I got a little something planned, so we're going to be good.
Okay.
All right. See you, buddy.
You do. I love you, dude.
Love you too.